Hi guys, this is my pedal board. Put it together with from a lot of YouTube demos. So I thought once I'd got it all together, I'd stick mine up so you guys can see what it sounds like, looks like, that sort of thing. The pedal board I made myself, again following a lot of tuition videos that certain guys had stuck up on YouTube. It's all pretty simple really. It's all made from wood from like B&Q, knocked together. The whole base is covered with Velcro, so I can have pedals anywhere abouts on it I like, and there's a groove at the back to let wires up. Just here, you probably can't see it, but it runs all the way underneath these pedals. It's not neat at all at the moment because I've got a few more pedals I want to add to it, and I'm going to be getting in the next coming months, so I'm not going to bother neatening it up until I get it all sorted. Running round the loop, starting here, you probably can't see, is just a Boss TU2 tuner. Got that last night actually, off second hand off a guy, and I can't make a do with a strobing tuner, so I've got it on a normal tuning thing that I'm more used to. But I'm told the strobing one's a bit more accurate, so I might have to try and work out how to use that. Then going into the Boss CS3, Boss SD1, big muff, DD3 delay, then up to the small stone nano, onto the electronics pulsar, and then out with a Dan Electro real echo that I just figured out how to. You can get a stereo signal out of that into 2 amps, so I've been having a bit of fun with that. Basically, put this pedal board together to get the sounds like Arctic Monkeys, Fratellis, Courteeners, that sort of stuff that I'm into. There's not a lot of pedal board demos on YouTube for that sound really. Everything else seems to be like shreddy guitar-y sort of sounds, but that's what I put mine together for. It's just going round. I've got everything, nothing's special, nothing's modified or anything like that, and they're all pretty run-of-the-mill sounds, but I just thought I'd give you a bit of a taster of what it is. Guitars are standard Mexican Telecaster, and the amps are Fender Hot Rod Deluxe. So the compression, I have that set up just to get a nice clean rhythm tone out of it, because surprisingly for a Fender amp it's a pretty crappy clean sound. So just dry signal will be something like this. And with a compressor. Demos on a computer of a compressor are really hard to hear the effect that it's having, but it just rounds the sound off really nicely to my ears. It just gives you a nice fuller sound. Like I said, some people have it set up like quite extreme and get weird sound out of it, but I just like to have it so it just rounds the sound off. No compressor demo will be complete without a bit of. So that's the dry. So yeah, I like it. Moving on, the SD1. A lot of people seem to use it for a bit of a crunch tone on a already clean signal, something like that. But I tend to use it on an already distorted signal and get a really nice lead tone out of it. So yeah, that's what I use that for. Big muff, I'm sure most of you have seen or played with one of these at some time. Just a really nice controllable fuzz pedal. I used to have the ZVEX Fuzz Factory, and that was just mental. All the stealth oscillating thing gets a bit uncontrollable at times really. So it's dry. So yeah, that's something you get a lot of enjoyment out of. Moving on to the DD3, I have this set up for like a nice medium to long sort of delay sound. I got this one in a covers band. A lot of tunes you tend to need a bit of a delay for, really. It's a bit of a minimum standard. So I have it set up for things like this. But yeah, you can get a lot of Radiohead stuff, even like more recent Kings of Leon. Cut that up a bit, but never mind, you get the picture. Next two pedals, I started using these together to get a really Arctic Monkeys Miles Kane sort of sound. Arctic Monkeys used it on The Bakery. I don't know which songs Miles used it on, but probably more than a few. So something like this. See, I like to use it for that. Small stone on its own, it just adds a bit of interest to solos. Or you can go mad with it and put something like that. Or equally, like a more usable sound for bluesy sort of stuff. Pulsar is really good for adding a bit of interest to like a standard rhythm part. Yeah, so I like it. And the Dan Electro, there's not a lot of demos really on YouTube for this. It's one of my favourite pedals. I have it set up for like a slapback sort of. But you can go, it's got some really long delay times in it. So yeah, I mean it's all pretty standard stuff, but if there's anything else that you want to hear, give me a shout and I'll put some more stuff on. Cheers!